for me, it's been this incredible just journey of understanding how to use not just substance, but your mind, and being able to understand. I mean, you can use sex to get to a point of psychedelic experience. You can use meditation and breath work. You can use all of these different types of things. And
yoga.
Psychedelics was I'll say the barrier for me that allowed me to kind of like enter into this world and then let go of all my belief systems and be like, oh, you know what? I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I think the day that you realize you know nothing and all your belief systems may or may not be correct is the day all the real stuff starts happening.
Right.
Because since then,
I feel like that's where real creativity even is.
It is because you're no longer judging yourself.
Right.
And as soon as you don't judge yourself, that's when you can open up the canvas and create the painting that really inspires you. That's a moment where you can write the words where you're like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Kanye tweeted that recently, and it was really inspired by protecting your energy and flow.
Yeah.
Because your creativity is everything. But we live in a world where it's every day. We're getting so much noise, so that it's like, how do you tap into flow? It's extremely difficult. And until you learn to practice breath work or meditate, or you're able to have the courage of micro LSD without the stigma, or therapy, whatever that may be, to block out that noise. I feel entrepreneurs and just humans in general, they can't tap in.
Well, I think that's actually, I think I was tapped in when I was younger, because there's no other way to explain it, because I don't know what I was doing when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager and having success, I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
I didn't have some master plan. No, I mean, I didn't have some master plan. I was just like, again, following the breadcrumb trails. And at which point I stopped following the breadcrumb trails because I was so bought into my own ego and my own self, is where everything just went to, went to crap.
Right.
So my best dialogue to the fact of how do we get in the flow?
Let go of everything.
Well, let go of everything, because I didn't have anything when I was younger, and by God, I was in flow, because I was in so much flow that all these things were happening. I didn't even know it was happening.
It's interesting. That's how Elite Daily became massively successful. An 8-figure business, and it was I lost everything, and I was like, okay, we know nothing. What are we gonna do that just like we love? It's gonna be fun. Right. We're naive about it, and it was like, let's start a publication for millennials, by millennials, and just write whatever comes to us. Whatever comes to us. Let's interview each other, let's interview our friends. And lo and behold, that naivety and just kind of just going with the flow and just doing.
Yeah, it's as my good friend Richie Norton says, it's the art of doing something stupid, right? And the art of doing something is like, this shouldn't even work.
Right.
But it is.
And that's what happened. Yeah.